This is my first YouTube video. I'm so excited. My name is Hennessy, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself. But as I do, I am going to be putting on makeup, so you guys are going to see me, my skin, my raw self with my dark circles, because they're natural. Okay, doesn't matter if I sleep 8 hours or not, them things are there. So I'm gonna walk you guys through me doing my makeup and telling you guys a little bit about myself. So let's rewind it. Starting with my raw self, so I can tell you guys a little bit about myself. And what a better way, right? Like, this is me. This is me. Aquí estoy yo. Oh, just to start off, yo no sé nada de maquillaje. I'm gonna just start right there. Yo no sé nada de maquillaje. Yo el maquillaje que uso is like super cheap. It's really good quality, but regardless, just wanted to throw that out there. Anyways, let's start off. I'm gonna start off with some skincare first. Just literally like 3 things I put on my skin before starting with makeup. But as I'm doing that, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself. So, welcome. I'm born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, and now I reside in Queens. Well, a few months out the year I reside in Queens. But I reside in Queens. I have Dominican parents, so por eso hablo español. Yo sé que a la gente no le gusta, like when people go back and forth between English and Spanish, but to be honest, I do feel comfortable in English. And Spanish, I've gotten so much better in my Spanish in the last couple of years, like since I started traveling to Dominican Republic, that I feel that now I be speaking a lot more Spanglish than probably before. I love speaking Spanglish, like, no sé, como que le da un toquecito a la cosa, you know? Me and my mom own our home, and again, if you hear background noise, esta gente no se callan. You know how Dominican people are, they are so loud. Work fully remote. I work in advertising, so I am a advertising manager. The office I work for is in New York. I manage my team. I have my client sells jewelry, pretty cool stuff. And I love it. But aside from that, actually, so it's so funny because when I finished undergrad, I actually went into healthcare. And going into healthcare, I kind of knew that's not something I wanted to do forever. I didn't really like it, and then I went and I ended up getting my master's. Just because I thought, well, you know, at least I could like make more money moving up in this field. But then when I was getting my master's, I realized how much I just hated it, and I ended up quitting my job without anything lined up. And I quit my job and I traveled for a bit, which then brought me to just brought me a different perspective in life, to be honest. Like, in my mind, when I quit, like, this wasn't like a all of a sudden thing. Like, I was saving up for that for like a whole year. Like, I wasn't going out. Everything I could save, I was saving it. I paid off my credit card debt, so I knew I didn't have anything. I ended up moving back to my mom's house. At the time, she was still living in Brooklyn. I just made so many changes in my life to make sure that by the time I quit, I could at least be good for somewhat of a year, right? So yeah, I quit and I started traveling. Y entonces, after like 6 months of traveling, I came back to New York, and I was like, okay, I need to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do, because the next 6 months is gonna go by and then I'm really gonna be in a weird situation. So que pasa that I come back and I tell my mom, I was like, I really don't want to just get into any other job. Like, I'm not here to just work for a job that I hate. So she was like, oh, why don't you do real estate? And I was like, okay, yeah, I think that could work. Like, I could totally do real estate. So I ended up studying to get my New York State real estate license, and I think I had passed, like, literally I came back and like I took the class online, so I was like, and I didn't have anything else to do, so you guys know I was like going fast through those classes, and then I took the test. It was like early June of 2019, if I'm not mistaken, and I passed. So then I started doing real estate. I remember that summer, like literally I started to do real estate. And I loved real estate, but let me tell y'all something. Real estate is a hustle, okay? Whoever tells you otherwise is freaking lying, because real estate, you gotta be on it. I lost so much weight just from being like out and about and like, you know, doing things and worrying about money. I lost so much freaking weight that I knew that long term, esa no era para mí. Like, I love it. Maybe in the future, if I'm a little bit more stable, I would definitely go back to it. But al momento, like, it's just such a hustle that I just don't think I have that type of hustle in me, to be honest. And I'll be totally transparent here. Entonces, ¿qué pasa? Bueno, see, I did real estate that summer. But obviously, again, as I'm like going through it, I'm like, I don't think I could do this long term. I'm a Capricorn. So there ya go. I'm a Capricorn. And I needed something just a little bit more stable. Like, I need income. I had other plans. Y entonces, ¿qué pasó? My friend had told me about this program in New York City that teaches you about like digital marketing. The program is completely free. It's for people that come from underprivileged communities that have like graduated college and are looking to get into marketing for advertising companies. And so I was like, I have nothing to do at the time. I was still just doing real estate. I was like, I could probably just like do this. And like, I did a fall semester, so it starts you off in like late August going into September, and you like graduate in December. In the class, I think a month in, I was like, I can't do this. I need a job like now. I'm gonna just fix up my resume and Dios sabrá, right? So literally, I fixed up my resume. By early September, I was already applying to places. Late September, I had already interviewed and actually accepted an offer. And on October, I already was starting a new job with the company that I'm working now. So literally been there since 2019 until now, which is a big part as like why I've been able to stay remote. So the company that I work for is actually hybrid, but I requested early on when they started to tell people that, you know, you needed to go back to the office. I requested early on to stay remote and they approved it. Gracias a Dios. Porque mira, I don't know. I've been to the office here and there just like randomly for things. Y yo no creo que yo puedo, like, es que no, ni un día ni dos días. I just don't think I have that in me. So anyways, now I'm fully remote. During this same time too, I started to invest in Dominican Republic, right? So a big thing of the stuff that I currently do is around the fact that I invest in DR. I currently have 2 properties that I invest, and again, don't judge because I don't know how to do makeup. Yo nada más me sé hacer lo mío. However I do it, it comes out okay, and that's all that matters. Anyways, I started to invest in DR, and I've been doing Airbnb. I have a house, an apartment, and I just bought land that I plan to start construction in soon, hopefully either end of this year or early next year, si Dios quiere otra vez, porque Dios es el único que sabe. So I started to, you know, a big part of what I do and what I talk about with people is around investing in Dominican Republic. So if you're interested in investing in Dominican Republic, you want to know more about that, just tell me so I can do a video on it because I'm here for it. But yeah, I started to invest in DR and I've done Airbnb now. I'm going on I'm on my 3rd year of doing it and I love it, I can't say. So that's a big part of my stuff. I started off with the house actually, and the house was actually my mom. She had purchased it like 10 years ago. Like, I think that when she purchased it 10 years ago, I would say that it was kind of expensive. And it wasn't expensive. Like, obvio que si tú lo piensas en dólares, like she paid the equivalent of like $10,000 about like 10 years ago, a little over 10 years ago. Pero, ¿por qué yo digo que fue caro? Because like 10 years ago, $10,000 for the area that it's at, I just think it was so expensive. Pero ella sabrá, ella lo dio. La propiedad estaba ahí. At the time when I took it over, I was going to DR. I mean, I still go to DR a lot, but I was going to DR a lot, right? And I felt that, damn, every time I come to DR, I gotta pay for a hotel, pay for an Airbnb. Yo no tengo un sitio donde quedarme. Eso me ponía a mí un ching loca, ¿verdad? And I told my mom, so she was like, perfect timing, like, la casa es tuya. And my mom, let me tell you something about her. this lady thinks everything is good, okay? So ella me dice de que la casa está buenísima, tú nada más tienes que comprar your furniture and you'll be able to move in. So the people move out and I'm like, okay, let me go see the house, right? Because yo no la había visto, para decir la verdad, because growing up I hardly used to go to DR. Like, I used to go every summer until the age of 13, which is when my dad passed away, and then I stopped going. And I think from the age of 13 onward, to like the age I was like 27, I think I went like 3 times on separate occasions, of course. Y I really wasn't going a lot, so when she purchased the house, I just, yo no sabía ni cómo era la casa. I like knew things about it because she had like told me, but I really had no idea. So ustedes se imaginan. Anyways, yo voy a ver la casa y adivinen qué, esta casa está feísima, ¿ok? Cuando yo le digo feísima, la casa está feísima. No, que yo ni sé ni cómo explicárselo. La cocina estaba horrible, los baños estaban horribles. I mean, a big part to it is, of course, it needed to be cleaned. Pero it was still bad. It was still bad. And then, so when I took the house, which was actually in the middle of COVID in 2020, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna remodel it. I'm gonna make it, remodel it on a budget también, okay? Porque, saben, no somos ricos. So I was like, I'm gonna remodel it on a budget. Just obviously make it livable, make it nice. And as I started to do that, I was like, yo vengo a Santo Domingo, pero yo no estoy aquí, maybe I can make something off of it. Let me try to add things that would make it attractive for like Airbnb. Like, you know, I added like a private pool in the backyard, like a pool to the house. So like things like that. And again, this was all on a budget, like COVID numbers here. Yo no gasté casi nada, to be honest. A comparación, ¿verdad? De ahora, si uno quiere hacer cualquier cosa ahora en Santo Domingo, ustedes saben, ¿verdad? Que se va la piel del brazo. Santo Domingo está caro, mi gente. Especially for construction. Jesus Christ. So anyways, sí, yo comencé ahí y hice eso. And I started to rent it on Airbnb. Y to be honest, para una casa que uno no debe, que uno no tiene que pagar nada, que está paga, it's actually, tú sabes, it's worth it. It is in the middle of nowhere, pero la gente me lo renta, like groups of people or family or big families to like do barbecue, have a good time, things like that. So, parece que me lo rentan y yo feliz porque la casa ha hecho really good, really, really good. I honestly, sometimes I'm like so shocked at it. So, from there, that's what prompted me, after a year of doing that Airbnb with the house, it prompted me to get another property, which is the apartment that I got. And I got the apartment going on 2 years now. Oh my God, time flies. In September is gonna be 2 years that I got that apartment. I do like the apartment. It's really nice. It's a 2-bedroom apartment that it's on Airbnb. It's located in Valladolid. I really, really like it. I got financing for that apartment. So tú sabes que yo todavía estoy pagando mi loan. Yo puse mi 40% down. Yo estoy pagando mi loan. It pays for itself, que es lo bueno. I'm not making a profit, pero it's okay. As long as it pays for itself. ¿Qué más puedo decir? Eso es lo único que vale la pena. I basically manage it remote because like I manage the Airbnb page and everything, and I have my own cleaning people and someone that manages my property if anything like breaks or anything like that. So again, if you guys are looking to have more information on that, me avisan que yo hago contenido para eso. Although I'm new to this, so cójanlo con take it easy porque I'm so new to this. To be honest, I don't even know how this is gonna come out, okay? I really don't know. I'm hoping for the best here. Imagine I get to the end and it didn't even record. Yo no sé qué yo voy a hacer. Pues sí, mi gente. Anyways, yeah, I'm back in New York. I wanted to come back to New York because, again, me and my mom own our house. And I'm back in New York to make some adjustments to the house. We're doing our backyard. Last summer we did our basement, which we rent out by rooms, and then now we're doing our backyard, and then hopefully, you know, we can continue doing some stuff, porque no hay que hacerlo ching a ching, otra vez uno no tiene dinero. Una cosa que I don't know why, but I've always told myself, like, don't be afraid of debt if it's good debt, ¿verdad? Yo no quiero tener credit card debt, but if it's for me to, like, continue to grow, espera, cierra la boca. Anyways, if it's for me to continue to grow, to keep finding ways of making money, I'm not afraid of debt, okay? The shit will get paid one way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna find a way to make it get paid. So, I'm gonna work a little bit backwards here, porque estos labios míos, los chiquitín que son, yo les tengo que ponerle para que sean un chingo, ustedes saben. Ese cositín, Dios mío, de verdad. That's the one thing my mom nor my dad blessed me with, was lips. Doing the best I can. I have this like little mirror I bought on Amazon. I don't know how things look from that angle, pero aquí estamos. The mirror is actually pretty good. De que ya parezco persona diferente, ¿verdad? Te ve que feo me veo sin maquillaje. I have natural dark circles, so ustedes saben, ¿verdad? Raw and raw ahí, porque mira. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. Again, if you have any comments or things that I should create content in, I would really appreciate it. This is my first YouTube video, and I was so freaking nervous with it. I don't know. Content creation is cool. I like it. And it's opened up so many doors and opportunities for so many people, but it's also like one of the things that it just gets a little bit hard for you to get into if you're like always doubting yourself or just, you know, second guessing everything you do. So hopefully I can keep it going. So yeah, thank you.